Now, a handful of insurance operators are currently considering mergers and acquisitions in their quest to meet regulators' new recapitalization requirements. This is because available 2018 financials of about 12 insurance companies, only Wapic Insurance plc meets the new minimum capital requirement. According to reports, many underperforming firms may close shop, while others would rather merge or seek foreign direct investment. Already, some operators, including Sunu Insurance plc and Alliance Insurance, have attracted foreign firms, which are now collaborating and initiating new products to beat the required financial base and the standard operating procedures. The managing director of Livingstone Insurance Brokers, Titus Abe, deliberates on this.
This issue is a very, very diverse one, and it depends on the angle from which you're looking at it. In the first place, I must commend NICOM for taking that initiative, because if you look at the amount of money being lost in the industry as a result of low capacity, it goes in the trillions in naira. Now, if you look at it from another angle, you tend to think, why the need for recapitalization at this point in time, considering that quite a number of things have been left undone, which could have impacted on the production, the overall production of insurance, in the nation.
What is the position of assurance or life insurance in this sector today? Is the public investing in this segment as much as they should? What are the challenges there?
Well, as at today, the insurance contribution to GDP is very, very low. Very, very low. And there are a couple of things that could be done by both the operators and the regulators. If you look at motor insurance, for example, from records, there is a research conducted by an organization called FinTrade. It discovered that there are about 11.3 million cars as at April 2018 on our roads. And the number we are able to capture in the insurance industry is only 3 million. And the industry generated less than 60 billion naira, which is less than 30% of the capacity, assuming all the motors are third party. And some are third party, some are comprehensive. So if something is done on that, it will increase, if we put our energy in that direction, it will increase the premium being generated by an insurance company. If you look at the informal sector too, if you look at the group life, less than 5%, which amount to like maybe less than 10 billion naira. If you look at the occupier's liability, all these areas, compulsory insurance alone could, when they are enforced, or rather, when the operators or the regulators take a keener look in this area, it will change the fortune of the insurance in this nation, rather than, recapitalization.
All right, sir, let's talk about recapitalization. NICOM recently reviewed the minimum paid-up share capital requirements for all classes of insurance, as it were. So what impact will this have on the insurance sector? Can we expect mergers at this rate?
Well, you said it all. It's lack of synergy between the insurance industry and the appropriate government functional departments, other departments. If there are synergies between, for example, between the insurance industry and VIO, you'll find out that the number of people that will do insurance will go. Well, I must commend, a couple of years back, it wasn't like this. But at least that has reduced. But we can do far, far, far much better than what we're doing presently.
And what is the position of assurance or life insurance in this sector today? Is the public investing in this segment as much as they should? What are the challenges there?
Well, the public sector, they're doing it. But the private sector is way behind. Going by the record, you discover that it's about less than 5% of the informal sector are still doing group life. If the industry could sensitize this sector, you discover that the amount of premium we generate from them alone will go a long way to boost premium income in the insurance industry. That's group life for the informal sector alone.
So how would you rate your sector's performance in Nigeria's capital market? The gains have been a few far in between lately. What do you make of that?
Without mixing words, I would say our performance in the capital market over the years, the last couple of years, has not been very, very impressive.
Okay.
That's one of the reasons why some people are like, why recapitalization? What have they done? What have the industry done with the capital that was raised about 10 years ago?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's, if you look at it from that angle, it doesn't look justifiable.
And how significant is third-party insurance when it comes to automobile coverage?
Well, the ones that are doing pretty well, as in pretty well, the insurance companies that are doing pretty well, are very few compared to the ones that are not doing as good as they should have done.
Yeah.
But because the ones that are not doing as good as they should have done are more than the ones that are doing pretty well, so that kind of overshadow those other ones. But what the industry could do is, like I said, it depends on how you want to look at this recapitalization thing. Yeah, this recapitalization will actually going to either force some insurance company to voluntarily wound up or merge with some others. Because candidly, I don't see, for some of the insurance companies, I don't see why any investor should want to put more money. If you look, because I take time sometimes to look at the books. There are times that you see an insurance company.
Titus Abe there on the insurance sector. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.